What is up, everybody? It's farming day. What is this? It's farm day. So we are looking for metal mode. So I came on. Let me check why that's. Logged on today. Logged on to the old base. That's. Let me know if you hear some weird sounds, because something's up with my show. Hope you all having a good day. I got to do some farming, so I logged on to my base today, and there was a whopping 4 minutes. I had 4 minutes of upkeep left in the base, and then I had on one of the external walls, I had 6 minutes. So it's been like a disaster. I'm running around all morning just trying to farm metal frags. So Dark Theme Studio. Check. Theme settings. Check that out later. Hope you all are having a good day today. Setting some stuff up here. Can't walk. Did a leg workout today. But what's everybody up to? Man, bless me. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. Sorry about that. Apologize. But I am actually. What's everybody been up to? That's the. I'm about to do some. Just looking for metal frags. Like, it's going to be a very exciting day. Metal frags. Maybe probably raid somebody to get metal frags, but I tried that yesterday, so I did a big raid yesterday to try to get metal frags, and they had nothing. There was nothing in there, so that's good. Go back to the channel. Just getting everything set. Pretty much what I'm going to be doing is running around with the freaking jackhammer. And this. I'm not going to worry about that one right now. So, what's up? How's everybody doing? You got my whole. I've been killing it with this. Actually, I shouldn't say anything because I'll probably get killed, but I've been going hard with this M39. Trying to get that recoil down because it does a lot of damage. So I've been trying to figure that out. I'm gonna go across the water here. We got a lot of crazy stuff going on this wipe. I don't know how your wipe's going. But yeah, we are on the island like C2, C3 on the server. Actually, that's good. So I'm just looking for metal frags, any metal frags I can find. Because I logged on this morning. We're busy like goofing around yesterday doing all this nonsense, and then we didn't even get any. We didn't take care of our upkeep, so our upkeep was like gone pretty much. I logged on this morning and I had 4 minutes. I had 4 minutes of upkeep left, so it was just a disaster. So right now I'm just farming away. Got people online right now. Somewhere here we're not on the same team, so hopefully we don't kill each other as we fly. But I need to look. This is usually the way I head. It does look like somebody recently farmed this, so So we have the whole island of like C3. I keep my eyes open, it's peeled. Walled off. We took the time and we walled off the entire island. Problem is our upkeep is like insane. With our external walls, with our base and external walls, we need like it's like 43,000 metal frags a day, like every day, 43k metal frags. So you can imagine it's like if you take a day off, like yesterday, we took a day off and we did not farm like anything. So it was like brutal. Logged on today, like pretty much everything was empty. So I'm just setting up here. Good. I know there's some bases around. So dude, I'm not seeing anything. There's some up top of the hill. I'll check the top of it. Second. Stone, like this is how it works for me. Yeah. This is how it goes for me. Whenever I need something, like if I needed stone, then I would find like metal and sulfur. But right now I need metal in the worst way, and all I see is stone. I'll take metal and sulfur. That's all I'm after right now. Metal and sulfur. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah. And right now. One more mushroom. That looks like sulfur up top of it. Got that. Calories up. So how y'all been? What have you been up to? What's everybody been doing? How's your white been? There's only what, 1 week left? So we are sitting. Oh shoot. Okay. Probably a little too out of my range. I'm not going to make it in time. So this wipe, how's this wipe been? This wipe has been interesting, I guess, to say the least. Been pretty interesting. We built our base. We got before we got set up, so we felt pretty safe, I guess, and we weren't concentrating too much on our base defense, and we're still pretty bad at that. And we got raided offline. Like we weren't on. I think our last person on was like. Well, I was from the last person on was like 12:30. They were on, and then I checked back on at like 7 a.m. and we got raided during the night. So it was like within that 6 hours or so, we got raided offline. So the kids came at like 4 a.m. from what I heard. That's what I found out on the server. They raided at 4 a.m. So I guess these kids were doing that like every night. They'd stay up all night just to offline people at like 3 or 4 a.m. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. A lot of people do that. I guess, I don't know. For me personally, it's like I'm not losing sleep over this. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna lose a night's sleep just so I could get some like loot in a video game. It's just a game loop. But it's been fun. So we rebuilt. Another problem we had is we left a lot of doors open. So we got raided and we left probably like half of the doors in the base. We just left them open. So yeah, that happened. That was trash. This update, I don't know if anybody's got this update, the 1.05. Well, everybody should have it now. It's like awful. Honestly, I don't even notice the difference. Like I get disconnected like all the time. Splitting up materials now is like so broken right now. It's not funny. You can't split materials without. You can't even split up your mats. It's so glitchy to split up mats. It's awful, just awful. So yeah, we've been doing that. I think I'll go up the mountain. There's usually more nodes up the mountain. Yo, what's up, man? An airy sound? Okay, this might be this. Hang on, let me check it. For some reason, let me see if this. Yo, thanks for yo, what's up, coffee? Is that any better? Like, I don't even know. It could be. There was something showing up as some random sound. I just muted something. Let me know. It's the same? Okay, alright, yeah, it's really weird. It's all about. Is it, what is it, like an echo? I don't listen to myself. I'll have to check myself. I'll have to check it, like, after. Thanks for telling me, though. It's like static? Oh, okay, maybe something's like unplugged. Let me, alright, that's weird. Oh, I hear that. Damn, what is that? I just heard that. Yo, Christine, thanks for the like. I guess something's up with my mic. Let me unplug it. You know, that's how you fix everything, right? You just unplug it and plug it back in. So let me just get in this wall. So we walled off this whole freaking island up in C3. I don't even know if it'll fix it. Maybe it's like a setting I have, but okay, that's probably not even gonna fix it. I just unplugged it, plugged it back in. Let me check out the other end. Alright, I don't know. If it's not that, then it's probably something with the, let me check. Check the settings. It's gonna go off or something. That's probably all I can do right now without it like messing up. Hopefully it's better. I'm not really sure. What's up with that? I'll have to check out my stuff after. So this is, we're up in like C3D3 and we have this whole island. The whole thing walled off. Like it took like 2 days and there's probably like 300 or 400 walls. I don't even know how much, and we walled off this whole thing. But anyways, what was I doing? I was just farming. Just gonna dump some stuff quickly. But yeah, it was awful. Like by the end of it, I didn't want to see another external TC in my life. You can fix it later. Oh, okay, thanks, man. I'll have to listen to it myself after when I'm done. I'll like check it out and see if I could fix it. It's probably like a setting that I have no what I'm doing. Yeah, probably. It's probably something I changed. Or it's probably like a filter I have on. But oh, wait, where am I here? Oh, did I pass any notes? I'm just gonna dump in this box. Hopefully nobody jumps the wall and steals my. I'm looking for metal nodes, so I logged on this morning and we had like 4 minutes left of upkeep. And let me check. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm just looking for sulfur and freaking metal frags or metal ore. And so somebody's probably gonna jump that and steal. People have been climbing this wall all the time since we built it. Like they've been climbing this crap. Bad. driving us nuts. And then so the other day, or no, it was probably like last Thursday or some shit. Um, all of a sudden, randomly out of nowhere, there's like freaking. I wonder if it's this thing here. Anyways, yeah, I'll have to look at it later. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Randomly out of nowhere, there was like 30 friggin' people. I couldn't talk to them. They weren't speaking English. I don't know what they were speaking, Spanish or something. And there was like 30 people that moved onto the island, all in here, and they started building. A lot of it's decayed because they randomly showed up one day, and they were here for like 2 or 3 days, and then they all just left. But all in this area, there was like a million bases, like everywhere, little 1x2s and 1x1s, and they were all over the place, man. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Everybody running with like bows. You couldn't even. So I'd try to go to launch, try to run to launch, and there'd be like, not even lying, there'd be like 10 or 20 people shooting a bow at you as you're trying to get out of there. And no matter what you have, like kitted, we kill us. Oh, look, there's a hidden box here. Oh, dang. No matter what we had, it didn't even matter. Like they would take you down. Like, we tried coming out and like killing them, but there were so many, and they just kept coming. Like it was like waves of like zombies coming out of nowhere. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen in this game. And then they were there for like 2 or 3 days, and then they all like disappeared. So really strange though. Never seen anything like it. So right now I'm just trying to find metal nodes because the upkeep is like so bad. I usually farm a lot in the morning. I'd farm like a ton in the mornings. And yesterday I didn't feel like doing that. There's a larger base on the server. Actually, it was the guys that offlined us. So somebody offlined us at like 4 o'clock in the morning. About a week or so ago. Maybe a week and a half. I don't know. It's about a week ago. They offlined us at like 4 a.m. Found out where they lived, and then all of a sudden I went there yesterday to see if they were still there. And their base was decaying. So their base started decaying. So I'm like, oh great. So we spent the whole day like over there trying to get loot from their decaying base, but because we were over there, like they had no materials obviously, or they might have despawned everything. I'm not even sure what happened. Because we were over there, I wasn't doing my farming. I wasn't farming my mats for the base and all that stuff. So it literally was on life support this morning. Like I ended up finding enough in the base to get it up to like 4 hours. But so this morning I've just been running around like farming. Mad. Problem is I'm not finding metal nodes, and this server is busy. Like right now it's not too bad. There's probably like 30 or 40 people on. But at nighttime, this server is insane. Like there's a queue to get in every night. There's a queue. You can't do anything without like people everywhere killing you. Like insane. Like if I was doing this run at night, looking for nodes, I'd be pretty like on high alert because there's always somebody shooting at you. Stuff, and there still might be. I guess I probably got to pay, but whatever. It's a good server though. The last one I was on, last server we were on, died like completely dead. Total, just garbage. Total gone. Everything. Nobody would be online at nighttime. There'd be like 30 people on at night max. And even on the weekends, there might be like 40 people on my old server. But this one is pretty freaking popular. It's a crossplay server. But I don't know if any of you guys noticed, like on the update just came out for Sony. I'm on PS5 by the way, and I got the update. And now splitting materials is like the biggest stroke in the whole world. I don't know how they break that, but it's broken like heck. You cannot split your mats up. Like, it's freaking like super frustrating, man. You can't even split your materials like in your furnaces. Like you can, but it's really annoying and frustrating to do it. So it like, I'm a pretty patient person. I have like pretty good patience, I would say. But this thing like drives me mental to a point where you're ready to snap at the game, and I never get like that. Never get like that with games. But you'll notice if you guys have it. I don't know if you guys have it. You're probably having the same issues about it, so you're probably dealing with the same thing. We need like high qual, but I'm like time for high qual right now. So I gotta get metal ore. Nobody's online. Jackhammers are like hurting bad. Nobody on the team. There's a couple people on the team on right now. That's about it. But I won't join the chat right now because it gets kind of crazy in the chat. So I left them. But this is going to be my day right here, and we'll see if we're lucky. We'll kill somebody. Lucky, I guess, maybe if I kill them. Not so lucky if they kill me. I like using. I've been using this M39. I freaking love it, man. I don't know what it is about it, but I got the recoil down pretty solid, so I'm like kind of liking it. I don't know if you guys like it. What's your favorite? What's your preferred gun? Drop it in the chat what your best gun is. I'm streaming right now on like Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I do it all at the same time for now. That's what I'm doing. Let's see if metal go. Then I usually turn around. I'll head back. People, you know, if you stay out too long, you're bound to like lose it. LR, yeah, LR is great. Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know, man. The 739. I mean, it does suck though if I get too close to somebody. But I mean, I don't want to say too much because maybe somebody will be there and they'll destroy me, and then I'll look bad. But I'm like, usually if they're across the map, like at a pretty good distance, like I could beam them with the 739. Like I can hold the recoil. It's easy to control, I guess. That's what I'm saying. I can hold that down. Ooh, but yeah, most people use the LR. I think more people use the LR than AK. I know the AK is like the best, but I think on console that crossbow and bolt I like using. Yeah, that could be a deadly combo, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't use it myself like crossbow and bolt, but yeah, I don't know. I'm noobing with any. I think they changed them too much. Yeah, it's rough, man. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I think it's random too. Like even with a Tommy, like Tommy's, I guess fairly easy to control, but sometimes I'll be like right there with somebody. I'm either gonna hit like all my shots, or I'm gonna miss like everyone, even if the aim is like on the guy. I don't know how it works, man. Sometimes it registers and I get all the hits, and sometimes I feel like I'm just shooting air. Like I don't know if it's everybody feels that way, but that's how it feels. There's usually nodes out in these rocks, but I'm not seeing anything. Somebody must have farmed it recently. Yeah, man, there's nothing out here. Yeah, crossbow and bolt, that's an odd one. I don't know. I guess if you get in a close fight with somebody, though, you're toast, right? If they have a Tommy or MP5. I find most people in the game are using like MP5s and LRs. When they do raids, they usually have LRs, I notice. And then if you're just running out and about, I find most people are using MP5s. So I don't know what you guys are running into, but I'm running into MP5s a lot. So that's the island there, right across. We walled off the whole entire thing, man. It took 2 days, man. Okay, separately. All right. LR's bounce, yeah. It's definitely easier. I think it's for, I don't know, not easy, but it's better to control than the AK, the LR. Together too, so yeah, for sure. Yeah, you'd get messed up close range. Well, how much? I did get a decent amount of metal, I guess, but I'm gonna be doing this all day. Like I said, for us to upkeep everything is like every day we need like about 43,000 metal frags a day to upkeep everything. And yesterday was pretty much a day off because there was a big base decaying, and we didn't want to like raid it because we knew it was going to fall apart anyway. So we're kind of just babysitting it, waiting for it to fall apart, and we got whatever we could out of there. It wasn't that great. There's some guns and stuff like bolties and AKs and bolty AK, some rocket launchers, like stuff like that. But there was no. They had about 6,000 gunpowder in there, which was all right, but it wasn't. There was no sulfur. I feel like they probably despawned most of their loot. I think they just got bored and quit the server, to be honest. But I think that's what happened. On creative build. Oh, you're on PC then, right? Like, because they don't have that on console, not yet. That'd be nice though. Space efficient, cheap solar base. I need to watch more YouTube. Yeah. Building's fun, man. Yeah, PC's the best. Yo, are my boxes gone? Oh shoot, I didn't even see the boxes. I'm like, are they gone? Look like they disappeared for a second. I'm gonna do so. I made this thing. So our base is like up top. So I built this thing to like get up the mountain faster. I'm just gonna depot this right here. I'll just show you this thing I made. You get bored sometimes, so I built this like netting, and I didn't even know there's netting in the game like for the longest time. And I saw somebody build this weird looking shooting tower, and I'm like, what's that? And they're like, oh, it's netting. What? But for some reason, the netting, I need to get ladders because it doesn't let me jump up. Sometimes, oh, it's weird. Like I'm trying to get up here. There we go. I build this just, usually I have 2 ladders here, but somebody broke into it yesterday. They shot the netting out and took the ladders down. So, and then it just went up here. And it's like bada bing, bada boom, we're at the top of the island. It's pretty cool. Oh, it might be airdrop. Oh, you're both on PC. All right, that's cool, man. There's a lot more. My son plays on PC, and yeah, it's crazy the amount of stuff on PC. Maybe this already dropped. Oh, damn. Did somebody throw that in? Somebody might have. That might be from our base. Somebody pressed that down. We'll find out. It's probably somebody on the team. But right now I'm not on the team, I don't think. Oh, I am. All the names are messed up because I'm on streamer mode. Oh yeah, somebody threw that down. There we go. He threw that down, so I'll let him take that. And I'm just gonna go back out, head towards, I don't even know where I want to go. I've just been farming all day. As I don't like grinding, don't have enough time. Yeah, so you're just looking for a small like solo base, right? Design. Yeah, see that's a thing, right? It's hard to say. Like we have a group. It's not like a massive group. Depends on the day. Like sometimes we'll have like 8 people on max. Sometimes, but most of the time it's just a couple of us that are on. So it sucks because you get everybody and you're like, all right, we're gonna build this like big base, right? Big base design, which we have. But then when those people aren't logging on, It's like, shit, I gotta take care of that freaking thing, you know what I mean? I gotta take care of this freaking big base, so I don't get to do a lot of the fun shit lately. And our wipe is next week. Wipe's in a week, so I'm on a monthly server and Wipe's in a week. So if those guys, by the end of the month, I think people are start getting burnt out a bit from the grind. And then it's like, oh damn, I gotta take care of this friggin' base by myself pretty much. So there's a couple of us that are on like every day. And then if we're lucky, we'll have like 4 people on at night. Lately, it's been pretty rough. It was like we got offlined at like 4 a.m. These kids offlined us at like 4 a.m. And since then, that like burned a lot of people out there. Like, and I'm like, dude, I wanted to rebuild right away. I kind of like that. I don't like getting offline, but I'm like, okay, it gives me a challenge, right? Like, okay, we got to get them back. But a lot of people like didn't show up for like 2 days, and I'm like, dude, just because you got raided, you can't like bail. So it's kind of frustrating with that. I'm just gonna go look. Maybe we'll come across somebody. See if I can kill somebody with this LR. I can't. Yeah, I can only do monthly. Weekly is like way too short for me. Like if I'm a weekly, I guess you could do like a solo weekly, build a small solo base and do weekly. I don't know how people do that, man. Like grind out a base like week after week after week after week, and it just never stops, right? It's like, yeah, not for me. That's for sure. I like the month. I'd prefer like maybe like 3 weeks. If there was like a 3-week server, I think that would be like the best. That would be the best time. Because in a month long, by the last week of a month long, it gets pretty tiring, and then a lot of people are like gave up already for the month, and then they come back. Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like a week long is a waste of time too. My son, he plays on a week long. I'm like, I don't know how you do it, but he just lives out of like little 1x2s and gets raided all the time. And then every day I see him, and he's like got a bow because he can't get any. He doesn't have any good stuff because he keeps getting raided. I don't know. He seems to like it. I don't know. I thought I just heard something. So I'm not really paying close attention, so we'll see what happens here. I'll just head up this way. Down here. So we tried to raid this base the other night. I think we had 50 rockets, and we blew into this base. I'll show you where it is. If I don't get killed. It's a busy spot. It's close to launch here. And on console, that's like all there is launch on console pretty much. So everybody's hanging around there. There's no monument, hardly any monuments on console. So pretty rough. I'll show you the base. So we tried to raid. Well, I mean, we did raid it. We got into it, but then we got countered by like 3 different bases, and there was 4 different like large bases all fighting for this raid. And one of them was these guys. They came up. It looks like they're building. Or did they get raided? They might have got raided. Yeah, they didn't have a hole in their ceiling. Yeah, it's either decaying or they got raided. I'll have to check that out later on. Where's the one we hit? Oh, it might be gone. It was where that gate is. Oh, is that somebody there, or is that a scientist? Scientist, yeah. As a scientist, that base is there. It's gone now, but so we blew into it. We spent like, it was a lot of high qual, so we spent like 45 rockets, I think, out of the 50, just to blow down through the ceiling. And then 3 different bases showed up, and we lost everything. There was only 4 of us on doing the raid, and there was like 3 other bases of like at least 4 people each. So it was just chaos. We didn't build a raid base. We made a lot of mistakes in that raid. We made a lot of mistakes. So it was one of the bases was this one up here. They came after us. I don't know what. Guys on the water came after us, and there's like a big city like further down. They came after us. I gotta pay attention here because there's that big base to the right. This guy's a pain in my butt. There's one kid, and you know, there's always that kid that seems to always be in the right spot at the right time. It's this friggin' Lucifer kid, man. This kid named Lucifer. He lives in E8, right beside me right now. And this kid, everywhere I go, he's like in my like right behind me, man. And he's that one kid for me. He lives in this space. Oh, they're changing it all sheet now. Yeah, we probably got to blow into that before it gets too crazy. But that guy, man. Every wipe I have somebody that just drives me nuts, man. And they're always at the right place at the right time. And it's that kid. His name's Lucifer, man. If he kills me right now, it'd be hilarious. But he's everywhere I go, man. This kid's there. And he sneaks on me, man. Like I never see it coming. It's like Blackout. Like, remember? Oh, dude. Oh, shoot. There's a snap trap there. What's funny is I ran into a random snap trap the other day in the same area. So this kid is everywhere in the right spot at the right time. It's like Blackout. So Blackout had, at one point, Call of Duty Blackout had these robot, remember the robot skins? I don't know if anybody played it, but there was a robot character skin in Blackout. And when it first came out, it was like glitched, so it would make no sound when you used it. And I couldn't figure out why everybody. I'm like, why is everybody using the robot character? Like, I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. And I kept getting killed, like, right. They'd sneak up on me, like, every time to kill me. I'm like, what is going on? And finally, somebody in, like, the game chat slipped up and told me about it. And he's like, yo, if you use that robot skin, it makes no footsteps. So I'm like, oh, gosh, that's why everybody's using the robot guy. And then, so you have no choice but to use it yourself. And then, of course, as soon as I get to use it, like, they freaking patched it, like, a day after I started trying it. But it's funny. I don't keep up with all the glitches and stuff like that. And then this update, I guess they fixed something. There was like space boats or something where boats could like fly in the air or something. Oh shoot, there's somebody was here. There was something about space boats. I guess if you shot one of the rowboats, if you shot it with a friggin' bow and arrow, it would go like shooting into the sky, which I never seen. I'm like, damn, I wish I knew about that. I wish I knew about that glitch, because I should probably get these stone notes, that way they might spawn to metal or something. Might as well just get them. Yeah, so apparently there was like space boats where you could probably look it up. And if you shot it with a bow and arrow, it would go shooting into the sky. I'm like, damn, I wish I knew that. That would have been funny as hell. But besides that, this is gonna be my boring ass day though. I might head, maybe I'll head towards like Dome or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll head out to Dome. So maybe I'll run into somebody up there. Keep farming. If I lose, these jackhammers are pretty much like dead anyway, so I'm not too worried if I die right now. I don't really lose anything. I'm wearing this black jacket because I live in the friggin' snow area. It's always cold. It's tough to live in the snow, but it is what it is. Let's just drop this. I'm gonna split it. Here, I'll show you the splitting. So I'm holding X to split, and it glitches out. Hold it again. Okay, there, let me split. But if you guys are on console, man, yeah, you'd probably feel my pain with the splitting materials. It's like a joke. So yeah, again, we have this whole island walled off, the whole freaking thing, um, all the way around, like this whole circle is walled off. Took like 2 days of farming stone and building walls. Crafting walls is like brutal, man, brutal. What's the gameplay? Yeah, we walled off the whole thing. It took 2 days of farming, but it was insane. I don't know what you mean. What's the gameplay? I'm on PS5 right now. Oh shoot, that's one of my, probably a teammate. I think he just came out right behind me. So yeah, I walled off the whole friggin' island, and I'm like, I never want to look at another external TC like in my life. Like it was awful. But that was back when we had more people showing up. Let's see, Bruce. I think I'll head out to like gas station. Let's go to gas station. I've never even, this whole wipe, I never even went to a gas station once. Is that where you get the berries? You know, so there's berries in the game, like friggin', I don't know, blackberries or some shit like that. And I've only seen them once. I've been playing this since the first beta. I've been playing this, and I've only seen the berries one time, and it was in. We raided a base, and in the base we raided, they had like friggin' yo, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Everybody, thanks for your subs and thanks for watching. The one base they had like a box like half full of berries, and I'm like, what the heck's a berry? Like I never even knew. And there is some trophy if you eat like 5 fruits or something in the same like game day. And I've never seen a berry since. Like we raided that base and they had berries, and I've never seen it. People say you get it from the food boxes at like the sewers, I guess, or I'm gonna check the gas station. I don't know. Do you guys know where to get berries? Let me know. But if you're on PC, it might be different. I'm not really sure. So, which way is the gas station? I think I'm heading the right way. It's a long. That's a bad thing. That we live up in the corners. Like everything you want to do is really far. So the base that we were in last night was all the way in like N9. So to go from N9 to our base is like a friggin' 5-minute boat ride, like on the boat. And that's all we have on console right now is boats, or you got your feet. Boats or feet, that's it. They grow in bushes on PC? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Yeah, we don't have that. The only way to get them is in the boxes, and it's either at apparently it's either at sewer, maybe gas station, or at lighthouse, maybe. Yeah, I don't freaking know. But people on my team have had them. Me, never. I've only seen them once. I'm not really. I mean, I'll get the trophies one day, but I'm like, a lot of people are like, really, I gotta get the trophies. I gotta get all the trophies, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really care about it too much. I know I'll get it someday, but maybe if I find a berry, then I'll try to get the trophy done. There's a big base over there at Outpost. There's our base. The server was like super busy before. There's one by Dome. That one there is like a decent size, but it's not too big. But it's been there for a while, so they probably have some. It might be a raid target for later on, because it's been up for quite a while. But the problem with this server, I don't know. It's probably like every server that you guys are on too. It's probably the same, right? There's just the people that offline in the middle of the night. It's like, sheesh, man. You gotta like, honestly, I never understand it. If they're, unless they're in a different time zone, that's fine, right? Like it is what it is. But the people that offline, like if you stay up all night long, like honestly, that's how I feel. I'm like, if you have to stay up in the middle of the night for raid, like that's your I'd rather sleep, to be honest. I think there was a base over here in that compound. But that's what was happening on this server. There was these kids and they would stay up all night every night. Maybe if I was younger. Maybe I'm jealous. Because they get to stay up all night and I don't. But like, yeah, every night they were just offlining people at like 4 a.m. And I'm like, dude, I'd rather sleep, man. I love sleep. So I don't know how people do that. Let's see what's happening. I think I'm heading the right way. And there's a huge base here in the water. That's gone. Like, there's only 1 week left to wipe, so a lot of the people, I think the people that raided us just friggin' like got bored and quit. On their vending machine, they put on their vending machine, it was like really tired of offlining PS4 kids. And then I think they just left the server. It's like, well, if you're tired of offlining kids, then going offline, like actually have a challenge, right? Like we tried to do ours, but 2 nights ago we tried to do ours. It was like 8 p.m. There's a queue to get in the server, full queue to get in, and we tried it. I mean, we failed, but well, at least we tried. It was online raid, and there was 4 groups came, and it is what it is. But there's no way I'm staying up all night long just to get loot in a video game, right? Like, you'll never catch me up late. The latest I'm on here is probably like midnight sometimes, and that's not even very often. I usually play during this time, during the day, and then I'll play in the evening. Right now I'm just running. I like going by base with the shooting floor, because there's always a friggin' roof campers. And you know they're coming. You know the roof campers will be out. They see me run around. I probably should have put on better armor if I'm gonna roam, but it's what it is. Let's go check up here. Let's go see what's going on up here. Looks like some bases decaying up here. So I noticed somebody, I just came across it recently. So you've always been able to pick up workbenches on PC, right? So they just came out with that on console where you can pick up the workbenches. So we went in this one base and they probably had like 10 friggin' tier 3 workbenches, and they were blocking all of their they put it in front of every door, which is like a good idea, right? They were blocking every door. So I guess when they logged off, they would put like a workbench behind each door, which is a pretty good idea. I don't know on PC. On PC, when you pick up a workbench, does it take damage? Does it damage itself? Or no? Where was I going? I'm going to the gas station. Is that the gas station? Yeah, do workbenches take damage when you pick them up on PC? Because on console, they don't. So on console, everybody's just picking them up and putting them in front of the depends on server. Oh, okay. So what we're doing now, like what everybody's doing, right? They're just picking them up when they go to log off, and you slap them down in front of in front of the doors. Because I think a tier 3 takes, and it doesn't even take damage. Was it a tier 3 takes like 1750 damage, I think? If that's right, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's right. I don't like going down there. Green card. There's usually always some. I don't even know how to do this place because I never come. Pills. I don't ever use rad pills. You guys ever use it for launch? Like, I never use it. I know you have a lot better puzzles on PC. Here's some. Is that just a naked? Just a naked. Thought I heard a shot. Oh shit, he's got a freaking gun. Oh damn. Hang on. I didn't expect that. Oh shit, this kid gonna kill me? Are you kidding me? Hang on. Oh shit, he caught me again. I didn't expect him to have Python. He'd like down me. I gotta get some help here. Oh shit, he's right there. Oh, dude, I popped that guy. Oh, he had a Hesi too. Oh my gosh, what a joke. Marion. So he looked naked. Oh, he freaking tricked me, dude. That pissed me off. I should have had that guy too. And I'm like ready to show you my M13. That's my gun, man. That's my gun. Oh, that was a disaster. I think he like totally tricked me, dude. I thought this guy's naked, and he had a freaking Hasi and the the Python packs a punch, eh? That's frustrating. I wasn't even expecting that. But what are you saying? If you just pick it up, yes. If you use remover tool, it's not. Okay. So I don't even know what a remover tool is. But we have, what is it? All we have is the hammer to like pick it up. So I don't know if that's the remover tool. But so if you pick it up with the hammer, it doesn't take any damage. That is crazy, dude. I did not expect that at all. He caught me off guard with that one. I thought he was just farming some shit. Then I thought I would have had him too if I could have freaking got a little bit more health. Super frustrating. I guess you can't trust those nakeds, eh? Like you can't trust freaking nakeds. I'm like, I wasn't even gonna kill the guy because he's naked farming. So I'm like, I'll leave him alone. I could have shot him like way earlier. I'm like, I'll just leave him alone. And freaking guy had a Python and Hasi. Yeah, that's what happens when you're nice. If you be too nice, you get killed for it. Yeah. So, anyways, they don't take damage here. So you can just pick them up and move them as you please, and nothing ever happens. But all right, I'm gonna have to go back there, I think. Oh, dude, you can't trust that at all, man. And I'm always the nice guy, right? Like I'm always the nice guy. I'm like, oh, naked farming, you know, whatever. We'll just leave him alone. Not too worried about it. Freaking pulls out a Python and kills me. Oh gosh, gotta love it, man. That's my bad. That's my fault, man. I should have just killed him. You know, people kill me. If I'm that naked, I die. Like if I'm that naked farming, I get killed. So I'm like, why do I not just kill? Who's this? Who's this? That must be. There's another AK in there. I don't even know who this is because I have friggin' streamer mode on, so I don't even know who that is. But anyways, yeah, can't trust these guys, man. Honestly, totally caught me off guard, man. I was not expecting that at all. And he was landing shots. Like, geez, man. I thought I would have had him coming around that corner, though. I'm surprised he killed me, but it's probably because I wasn't full health yet. I was still like healing as I was coming around, but I thought for sure I would have. Lesson learned, man. Just kill everyone. I mean, you know, kill everybody, man. Do not let them. Oh man. Try to be the nice guy. Try to be the nice guy. Then I looked at him and I'm like, I'm not gonna kill this guy. I'm not. He's naked. He's farming. Like, what do I have to worry about? I love it. I'm gonna pull this stuff out of here. Oh man. People, man. That. I think we're almost out of wood. I probably gotta get wood soon. You know, oh my god. It's a mess. That's the problem when you have this massive upkeep and then you got nobody logging on. Like, it's brutal. Okay, pull that out. That one's empty. This one's probably empty. That's good. I'm gonna stick this in here. Sorry, I gotta take care of this nonsense. I don't know what our metal frags. There's a few metal frags. Yikes. Yeah, but look, I got 2 hours left. I got 2 hours upkeep. And it was at 4 minutes when I came on the server. Oh, really? Oh, that'd be nice, yeah. So you don't have to worry about all this stuff. It would have been fine if I did my normal thing. Oh, I'm gonna die from, I forgot it's cold. I forgot we're in the winter. I gotta get wood, so I'm gonna have to do this quickly. I'm gonna have to get some clothes. Do we have any clothes on? Hazzie's not gonna keep me warm enough, I don't think. Not enough. No, doesn't do anything. Probably gonna die. Just let myself die here. Low grade. Unless there's some clothes. Unless there's some clothes outside. Let me check. I'm at 7. I'm probably better off just to freaking die. I'm not happy with that at all. Negative 26. No, I'm toast. It only went to negative 21. Went from negative 26. These are like just drop boxes that we have full of junk. There's a sweater, but that's not gonna help. It's like stupid some pants and sweater maybe. Negative, oh, I'm at 1. No, we're going down. Just let it happen, just let it happen. No, oh, frick. Let me see if that base is there. I'll show you. Oh, this base is probably... Where am I? Oh, it's still standing? How do I have a bag there? Oh, this is out here. I'm like, why is there a bag here? So this was a base that decayed yesterday. And we were messing with all the turrets, I think? Oh, did somebody blow in? Somebody might have blew in. Put this rock thing. I'm just checking it out. It was totally gone yesterday. Probably gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta chop some wood up. Fun stuff, fun stuff. So let's kill. Let's kill. That'd be nice though if it had no DK. That'd be nice. Where'd that guy kill me? He was by a gas station. I gotta keep note of that. I'm gonna be looking for that guy. That pisses me off. Sneaky. Let's check my little vending machine. So I made a Discord for my server, and I put up this vending machine. I made this vending machine. There should be nothing in here. I usually clear it out. Just to put the friggin' Discord like invite in it. And yeah, we had a bunch of people join Discord. I need that line. We had a bunch of people join the Discord for it. But then our teammates started putting random stuff in the vending machine. It kind of got we kind of got lost. So there's like probably 10 people from the server in the Discord. But my plan was to hopefully get everybody in there to trash talk. I just heard a beep. Let me put this ladder up. It's dark. It's exactly. Very close here. And I just wanted to go back out. I want to look for this kid, man. That's so annoying. Freaking Python, right? He's pretty powerful. But it's my fault. These boxes are probably empty. They're just depot boxes. Might as well bring the charcoal up. Extra netting. Yeah, so I have to put a ladder at the top. For some reason, jumping up this netting sometimes like glitches you. So I'll see if it does it. Like right, I got up. But sometimes I get stuck, so I stick a ladder on the top. It just helps you get up the last little bit. Need one more ladder. I probably already checked this, but that's his stuff. He must have found AK at launch. I think he just went to launch and came back. So living here at nighttime, yeah, if you don't got that clothes on, you just die instantly. And so our base here, we got raided. We got offline to one. No, first time we almost got raided. So somebody came and we defended it. They blew up probably like a quarter of the base with rockets, but we ended up killing them, and we got all their stuff, and M2 and all that stuff. But then the second time when we actually got raided, they did it in the middle of the night. So that sucked. But all right, what did I have? So that sucked. But I'm just gonna put some pants. There's a Jack key. I'm probably gonna need Jack key. I think one of our teammates just got all the stuff from they were swimming. So I'll bring that in later on. Just looking for some quick stuff to get in and out of here. We have a fridge here that we keep outside. And it's probably, yeah, it's empty. It's like, oh, we're hurting, man. We're hurting bad. It's brutal having, like, if you have a big base like this, trying to and planting pumpkins. So they messed up planting pumpkins now. They spaced them out. I'm trying to just plant these freaking things. They spaced them out a lot further. So I should have had stems too. I should have had stems on me. I probably would have killed that guy with stems. I'm just pissed off I let the snake attack him. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they messed up. So the pumpkins on console were causing like all this lag on the servers, and like pumpkin. Oh shoot, he died too. Probably died from the cold also. Put that in the box. Oh, scuba gear. Got there. So they wanted to have less pumpkins on the map, so they friggin' spaced it all out. So it's like a bigger space in between each pumpkin. You can't plant as many pumpkins now. I don't know, all this crazy stuff. It did work, I guess. The server's been a little bit more stable. Oh, I just split that. Like, that's weird, because I can't split stuff in here without it bonkers. Okay, let me grab another diamond stuff, man. I'm determined. But we're so poor right now. Let's see if I can. I get lost in here too. It's like all these freaking circles, round and round. Is there anything in these? We got random boxes like everywhere. Has these. Just garbage. I got 2 hours. 2 hours upkeep. So I need to just farm metal. Well, I got time. I gotta log off probably about an hour. I think I gotta log off. Let's see what we got. I'm just gonna slap on some whatever stuff. I think it's like broken. Oh, here's some wood there. Oh, I needed wood, didn't I? I need some low grade chainsaw. Are you guys pretty organized? Like in your base, are you good at organizing? Because I'm not. Good. Some of our teammates are, so it's pretty good. Let's take that jack. Need to take another ladder out. I suck at organizing. So, oh, you're solo. Okay, so solo's probably pretty easy to keep stuff like organized. I don't even know if I had. Can't even. I'm gonna have to bring up his soul guy like freaking Tommy or something, because I don't have even a lot of 5.56 crafted right now. What's better, the wolf hat or the just gonna go all like this, like, you know, Prim. I'm gonna do Prim. I'll take MP5 out for a dip. Some bandages. I think I'm gonna go. Grab a little bit extra cloth. Okay, so I need a chainsaw, got gun ammo. Go find a chainsaw. I think there's some outside, so I'm just gonna go outside. Got all these doors, so that's the first time when we actually got raided by those kids. I've done duo before, but the guy just puts. Yeah, it's rough if you have a teammate. I got one teammate, Leafs, yeah, and he's like that. He just gets in from his wherever he was out. He comes in, dumps everything in a large box, and then he's like, "All right, I'll catch you later. I'm going to sleep." Like lounge off, and it's a friggin' nightmare trying to find all this stuff. I try. I'm not the greatest at being organized, but I try. This chainsaw is like a bit better. This one's a little bit better. Yeah, I'll probably just bring both. I gotta repair these things. Better plant pumpkins. Alright, so yeah, we have this big like wall around the outside, hooked up to external TCs. So there's like one over here, somewhere, TC over here, and they're all low right now. Like everything's low. Like that's why I've been just farming mad metal frags pretty much my whole day. I need to do that. Kind of pissed off that that guy got me because I do love that M39. Like it's friggin'. I wanted to show you guys too. It's so good. It's so good. I wish I'd shot him. I wish I just killed the guy. Maybe it's better to shoot first and ask questions later. Like I could have shot him and checked his body, make sure he had nothing, and then friggin'. But no, I friggin' turned my back to him. Starts blasting me with the friggin' icon. Okay. Let's slap this ladder down. I'm gonna gather some wood. I should probably plant this. Yeah, so you can't have the pumpkins too close to one another anymore. Before you could just spam them all over the place, and now you can't do that anymore. Let's see here. Got one there. Right here I need one. I just do that so I don't have to mess around with that. For some reason it glitches at the top. Okay, so that's good. I'm just gonna chop some trees up. Then I'll probably head back out. I usually would trade wood. Actually, I probably should just trade stone to outpost. Trading stone to outpost probably the best way, but I'll just do this for now. I want to be. You know what? I might be loose. Yeah, I probably should have done. So if I take a row of stone to the outpost, I can get a full inventory of wood. Oh well, too late now. We already started. This. Good thing is about this island, there's usually quite a bit of nodes on the island, and then there's lots of trees. The only negative part is it's cold, and that's probably why no one lived here. Like we were looking for a spot to build, and there's pretty much people everywhere. And then we came up to the island, and I'm like, let's check this place out. And it had a lot of nodes on it, and then it was completely friggin'. Did I bring it back? Completely empty. Like nobody lived up here. Now we have a few people. These are like just our friends that live in these little bases. They're not like tiny, but they're small enough. I just saw the sulfur. I never pass up a sulfur node if I ever get a chance. I grab it. That's freaking still. I'm gonna go back and see where that freaking is for sure. But I'm so used to that M39. I might suck with MP5. I don't know the console recoil. I don't know how the recoil is on PC, but I guess it's different with mouse and keyboard. I never used the mouse and keyboard, but That's why I don't game on PC, because I actually suck with the mouse and keyboard. So I'm like, damn. I want my M39 back. That guy has to live close, because he was just... Yeah, dude, do people do that? Do people do that? Like, pretend they're naked? I still, like, can't believe that, man. He had a Hazy on him. And he slapped on the Hazy. Freaking sneaky bastard, right? But the Hazy sucks too. It's not. The Hazy's trash for like protection. Just gonna shoot at everybody from now on. Shoot at them all. I don't care that I lost the gunfight, but I care that I left him. I care that I was like leaving him alone. And he freaking killed. That's I'm more disappointed in myself. What are you saying? Yeah, it's tough. Like I said, yeah, it's tough to play with messy people, especially if you like to organize. Then you're gonna be freaking. I gotta get trees. I'm out for wood. I don't care about stone. I usually just farm the stone just to get it off the freaking. Get it out of here. I don't want. And then maybe something better will spawn in. But I will get the metal because I do. A lot of bears spawn on the island too, like a ton of bears. So what do you play on PC? Do you play monthly? Or do you said it's a custom server, right? With no DK? That's gotta be nice to have a base where you don't have to worry about DK. Because then you can actually like, you can play a lot of the game more, like a lot more PvP and stuff like that. If you just build your base and you don't have to worry about it. I guess you just gotta farm sulfur then, right? Like metal. It's kind of what I'm doing now, but... Well, there's one other book. Kentucky joined. He doesn't know I'm streaming though, so this guy probably gonna wonder why I'm not talking to him. It's alright, I'll tell him later. I'm gonna get this wood crafted up here. I should probably get him to join me and we'll go see if we can find this kid. We'll find that. Oh, that's the thing, you don't even know their name, because the streamer mode changes everybody's names, so I mean, yeah, you play monthly? Yeah, I find it's the best. I like it. And like you said, you don't have to grind as much, especially if you got a small base, yeah. You wouldn't have to grind. I have to grind every day because of the friggin' upkeep. But, oh shit, I didn't fill that up. So I realized if you fill up you can fill the chainsaw up before it runs out. And you never have to like shut it off. Sometimes it takes like 15 pulls to chop to get it to start up. I didn't realize you could just hit R1, fill it up. Oh, there's a couple metal needs. We gotta get this metal. Get these metal nodes. I think I'm doing alright saving the base. I'm not really sure. It needs so much upkeep. But I got 29, so I'm almost full. What can I drop? Anything? Could drop some bandages for them. Crazy thing is, we ran out of cloth yesterday. Like, I'm like, how do you run out of cloth? I don't know what's going on, man. I feel like our team's getting tired and like bailing out. Yo, what's up, man? What's up, Rams? No, I got a few people I play with. I don't play in a big group, but like during the day, yeah, there's only a couple of us on. We don't have a large group though. We have a decent size, like maybe. Lately, hardly anybody's been coming on. We'll be lucky to have 4 people on at night. Lucky. Come on, start this freaking thing. So, but yeah, Rams. If you're wondering who I'm talking to, I'm on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So, alright, that's good. That'll be enough. I'll run that back. Start the furnaces. Maybe I'll take this MP5 out for a spin. That should be enough. The bushes near you are close to what the... Oh, do they? Yeah, yeah. That's what, like these ones here, is what the berry bush looks like. Yeah, console, we don't get any cool stuff like that. It's probably gonna take a couple months before they can add something like berries in the game. It's been wild, man, how it's been. Are you all in the same time zone? No, no. We have people, we have some guys in Belgium, and he'll play all night. Problem is, nobody came on last night. No one came on. But yeah, we have different time zones, so we always have people on. And then the one night we got offline. We got offline at like 4 a.m. And it was the only time out of the whole wipe. It was the only time where no one was on at night, and we freaking got offline. Like those guys were like so lucky. They hit us at like the perfect time. Do I have any stuff? Get this. That's how it goes, right? Like, we've had people come and try to raid and fail, and then this one night, no one went online. Boom, we got hit, and we were loaded too. Oh, we were so loaded. We had like a box of kind of loaded. We had probably a box and a half of sulfur. We had half a box of gunpowder already crafted, and we had like 52 rockets, I think, or something, in a box because we were going to do a raid that night. And then everybody bailed on the raid, and they're like, oh, we'll just do it in the morning. So we're like, all right, we'll wait till daytime and do the raid in the morning. And sure enough, that night we got offline. So those guys, everything they would have used to blow into our base, they would have got it right back. They immediately got it full. It didn't cost them anything. I've been nearly raided 4 times. 5th time I wasn't around, and 3 teammates didn't log in. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, man. Getting offline is like the worst friggin' thing. Okay, yeah, there's nothing worse than being offline, especially at like 4 a.m. Right? Like this kids stay up, don't sleep just to get loot in a video game. Like I'll never understand it. Like it's just video game loot, man. Go to bed. Get some sleep, man. It's not that important. This is what I'm talking about. They broke the game so bad you can't even split. It's such a pain in the butt splitting materials. I don't know, do you play on console, Rams? I had a gun box sold for half. Oh yeah, we had a high quality metal too. We probably had like 1,000 high quality metal. Half a box of C4. Oh damn, yeah, that hurts. That hurts if you lost half a box of C4. Ouch. That's not good. All right, let's load this up. That's good enough for now. I'll drop the extra. I hate going on wood runs, man. I gotta repair these chainsaws out. So let's do that. Stop that in there. Let's go. I'm wearing this. Look at my outfit. Outfit's ridiculous. Like I'm gonna get smoked again. Stash my tier 3 and a gun. I'm only UK person now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you're on console? Yeah, splitting the mats right now? How do you like that? How do you like splitting the materials? Freaking awful, man. Like everything they fix, it's like they fix one thing and they break like 2 or 3 more. But look, my base is down to 1 hour. What was the upkeep? 1 hour. Hour and 52 minutes I got. So I'm just going to farm up some more metal while I can. Then I'm actually going to go eat some lunch soon. But we were just going to raid a clan base because they made our server look. Oh, yeah. Right. That's what happened in my old server. I don't know what server you were on, but we were on like Soul Light 2, server called Soul Light 2, Sony, PlayStation only. it died, man. There was like our group and like one other group, and we were raiding everybody, and it killed the server. So that's why we came over to this one. I'm like, well, let's go try a new server. Let's see if we can find a better one. And this one is just loaded, man, loaded. It's got a queue like every night. There's a queue to get in. Like it's friggin' unbelievable. Um, but yeah, that's what happened to my old one. The old one died like at nighttime in the evening. We would be lucky to have like 30 people on. So I'm like, I can't play like this. Like I gotta have some action, right? Like I can't play. I could run launch. I could go here and there, and you never have to worry about anybody ever like killing you or coming around. And then anybody you ran into was like, oh, they're an ally. You can't kill them. You can't do this. They're like, screw that. So I'm like, let's get out of here. We dipped. We left there. Came to this one. I learned like well all the good BPs anyway. I don't have all BPs on this one, but I have the ones I need. The ones I would need. Check stashes and get off. Yeah. Get better team. I go on every day, check stashes, then get off. And yeah, it's rough. It's rough, man. But yeah, I'm in Canada. I'm in like Toronto time zone, Eastern time zone. So we have a guy and a couple guys from, I think one's in Belgium and one's in like Netherlands. So usually they're on at night, like when we're sleeping or whatever, they're on. Um, if they're on, right? So, and all that stuff. You're in UK, so you're probably like 5 or 6 hours ahead of ours. So yeah, it's good to have people like that. At least you know somebody's on at all times, but you can never, there's always that chance to get offline because people will take names. They'll take names, they'll just wait till you're not on and then boom. So right now I'm just looking for more metal frags. So I lost 2 jackies to that kid too. I might head back over that way. Maybe I could. The problem is I don't know what his game name is because it said Marion because I'm in the freaking streamer mode. So it said Marion and who the heck is, I forgot I was in streamer mode. So let's go whatever. If I die. If he dies, he dies. Let's go for a little run. Little run up that way. Again, see if I can find this kid. I should be farming metal. This is how I get distracted though. Honestly, my whole goal today was like, I need to take care of upkeep. That wall that you saw surrounding our base, like that thing alone takes like 8 plus, that alone takes like 14,000 metal frags a day just to keep that wall up. Then on top of that, our base is like 25k metal frags, like 300 high qual. So yeah, it's not good. I mean, it's great if people are online. It's not a problem. But when your guys don't show up, it's like it's brutal, man. I'll be running around here all day just trying to take care of upkeep. Probably should just find a small base or something to raid and take their frags, I guess. Like I don't know what the best way to do it is. That's probably the best way. Find a small base to hit and take all their metal frags. But then it's like I could spend an hour or so raiding a small base, and then what if they don't have it, right? Then I'm just lost that time. So right now I'm just farming away. It's not fun. Like it's not. It's nice to farm when you got like 2 or 3 guys, right? And everybody's farming, and then you all got kits, so you don't have to. I think issue is being able to check if players are on or off. Yeah. Like how it shows the connected players. Maybe it shouldn't show the connected players, right? I wonder why it does show. There's no reason to show the connected players. Like maybe they should get rid of that if that's what you're talking about. Maybe they should get rid of that. I never thought of that. But why do you need to show the list of connected players? Like you're just telling people who's on and off, right? Yeah, it's kind of sketchy. If that's what you mean, yeah, you're probably right. They should just eliminate that. Just get rid of it. So anyways, I don't know. I usually stream. I try to stream like Monday to Friday around this time, like 9 till whenever, till about 12. I usually get hungry and get bored, and I'm like, all right, let's jump off, go get something to eat. Then I come back and grind in the afternoon, and I'll play in the evening. Sometimes if we do a big raid in the evening, I'll just record it and then post it up. But I appreciate everybody stopping by. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube and that you subscribe. It's very helpful. So I think I already went. I'm gonna head back over there. You know what? Might as well back over, knowing that I'll probably get smoked with that python again, but whatever. That thing's crazy, man. Not trusting any nakeds, man. Don't let me trust him. Don't let me trust him. Cause he even had wasn't even wearing his armor. See, I think he was trying to just pretend he was naked farming, right? That's annoying. And he took my favorite gun. My favorite gun right now is the M39. I don't know why. Most people don't like it. I know a lot of people just yo, what's up, Kaiser? How's it going, man? I know most people just recycle M39s. I know a lot of people that do that. I love that gun for some reason. And he took it. He took it. I have more, but I'm like, I better be careful. I don't want to bring them all out and just get killed again. I was all the way across that. Oh, there's a lock crate, so I better. I'm not really prepared to fight for a lock crate. Let's see. Try to find this Marion person. I'm good, Kaiser, man. How you been? Not finding any metal notes anyway, so I'm just farming up metal because our base is like dying. I logged on, Kaiser. I logged on, and the base had like 6 minutes of upkeep left. 6 minutes. So I've just been going nuts. So I'm trying to get metal nodes. Probably should avoid the airfield a little bit because there's a lock crate there. So there's probably going to be a lot of people heading over. I didn't even check the. There's 22 people on. It's pretty quiet actually. 22. Usually by this time of day, there's usually about 30 plus, or maybe 40, because this one gets packed at night. But how's your wipe been? Have you been surviving? So we fought off a raid the one night, then we got offlined another night, and then since then we've been built back up. But I think people know word spreads around the server that you got raided. So I think people kind of went chill on us for now because they're like, oh, we're not going to have anything. But we ended up building up pretty fast. Good. I quit for a little bit. What big update, right? Like, what's that? You're waiting for the tech tree? I think the next update's going to be tech tree, and then a BP wipe. They're going to wipe BPs when the tech tree comes out, because people always are like asking for. People are always like, when's BP's going to wipe? When's BP's going to wipe? I'm like, I don't see the big deal. I don't know why they're so worried about BP's wiping. You know, that's a pretty decent size home base. Yeah, that one's. I don't remember that one. I feel like that one's like fairly. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. No, that one might be new. Well, I'm like, what's everybody so worried about BP wipes? It doesn't take long to get BPs. It took me like a week to get like all the tier 3 BPs. It only took like a week, so I don't know why everybody's so like. I think some people think if there's a BP wipe, it's going to help them in the game. I'm like, after a week, it's just going to be the same it was like a week before. So I think people are BP wipes are overrated. People think someone else is going to help them, but no. Let's check over here. Some in Canada are out of the 401. Hang on. Are the 401 and the COQ as bad as they look on TV? What's the COQ? The hell is the COQ? I don't even know what the COQ is. The QEW, you mean? You're talking about the QEW? Oh, look at that. This space got auto turret on top. I wonder if that's where that dude lives, because it was around here, right? Watch him kill me with my... That was something. Maybe he lives in that base there with that weird looking shooting floor and stuff. Better be careful. That place got raided or something. Vending machine got raided. Yeah, this is a busy place. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about the QEW, but no, it's not that bad. I mean, the 401 is like busy. It's always busy, but it's not like don't know how to spell it. It sounds like Coke. Oh, I think you mean the QEW. The QEW. It's a busy highway. You're talking about the roads, right? The roads. So, there's an auto turret on that. Look at that weird base, man. What the fuck? It's got 2 auto turrets on there. Look at that thing. It's like wood. Oh, it must have been raided. I don't know what's happening. Well, I don't see my friend. I don't see my friend. He's not there. But yeah, it's they're busy highways. I mean, they're pretty busy, but it's not like if you're watching those TV shows. I think there's like some TV shows, and it's like highway rescue or so, I don't even know what they're called, to be honest, but like some shit about highways, and it's like, nah, they're not that. It's not like that. Like I drive on it all the time. It's not that far from me. Oh, there's a kid there. What's this guy? What's he doing? He's up in the tree, or is he hiding? No? Oh, he popped himself. Sanford. Oh my god, he's got a mech kit. He had a bunch of random stuff, eh? Like a bunch of garbage, to be honest. But I don't know what he was doing, just hiding behind that tree. Oh well, tis what it is. Large med pack, which I never use. Do you guys use large med packs? I'm like, man, I never use large med packs. I almost let him go too, eh? Like this, I'm so bad. Too friendly, too friendly. It's probably because I'm Canadian, but too friendly, man. I'm like, I almost let him go again. I'm like, he's not, doesn't seem aggressive. I'll just let him go. But you saw what happened when I let the other kid go. Freaking killed me, man. I'm like, I better shoot him. Better shoot him. You know who I hate? These scientists, man. They annoy the crap out of me. But now the roads aren't that bad. It's not too bad. I might open my own server. Yeah, you should do that, man. To do that, I have a feeling we're not going to see custom servers for a while, though. I mean, look how bad it is. Like, honestly, they just did the update. Every update they come out with breaks. Like, how many more things does it break? You know what I mean? If friggin' every update they make breaks, now you can't even split your materials. It's like such a pain in the butt, just splitting materials up. So I don't know. I wonder where that guy came from. He had like 3 sticks. Did he do like an eco raid or something? He might have. That's weird. Maybe that's why he tried hiding behind the tree, because he didn't want to die, I guess. I don't know. He didn't have anything special, though. It was a large med kit, which I never used large med kit anyway. What do you say? I'm happy with my base design. Sufficient solo moves I can't or don't so much. These 8 rockets were 2 times C4 to raid, cheap to build. Keep up. Gotta watch my back here. Cheap upkeep contains 3 furnaces. Oh, that's alright. It can be built with stone and metal, whatever. Right. And if you build it with metal, it's probably like raid target, right? As soon as people see that metal, man, they start drooling. So, but that's good. Something like that you can just build in like a couple hours, right? So you just build that up a couple hours, and that's it. Yo, thanks Darren for the like, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, you can just build that in a couple hours, and we rated this not like a couple days ago. We rated that. They had a crazy base. It was like multi TC. Honeycomb was like multi TC, and yeah, it took a little bit to get through, but it had a lot actually. We weren't even gonna raid it. We were gonna raid the one at Outpost, the big sheet metal one at Outpost. So we were going to raid that, and the friggin' these guys kept messing with us as we were trying to get to Outpost to raid that. So we're like, okay, so screw this. These guys keep bugging us. We're just gonna raid them, and they actually had some good stuff in there. It wasn't too bad. It's gonna stand up. Yeah. What are you saying? That cheap wood, roof camp, metal, native wood if I want. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I never really played like when I first started playing. It was just like me and 2 of my close friends, and there's 3 of us, and we lived by Outpost, and that was a pretty good wipe. I don't think we even got raided like at all. And then we met people. As you play, you just start meeting people. We met a few people, joined up with them on last wipe. It ended up being like shit show, man. It was friggin' crazy. We had too many people. Everybody was out. It ruined the server. The whole server died because of it. So then I'm like, all right, let's come over here. Just a few of us. Like it was just me and a few of us. I'm like, let's go to this new server, try it out. We won't have as many people, so there's going to be no drama, and it's been good. Our chats are chill. Like before, we'd be in a voice chat, and freaking just like it's like nonstop drama, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that ever again, man. Never again. So we ended up leaving. Just the people that are chill, and this wipe's been pretty chill. It's been interesting anyway, with how many people are on the server. I feel like I got nothing on that run. I'm gonna have to go the other way, I think, towards I'll try going up the beach towards launch. I'll drop this stuff off because that's pretty crazy area. Trying to go towards launch. I'm surprised that guy I was shooting didn't use that med pack. He should have just used that med kit, but he was probably trying to save it. I didn't even research that. Do you guys use the large med kits ever? Like I think I've only used it a couple times in raids, but I'll just bring stims. I'm just gonna throw this in my little elevator. I call it the elevator, but it got raided yesterday. So somebody left this door open to TC. One of our teammates left the door open here. So all somebody did was just shoot through the net. Like you shoot through the net, it probably takes like 2 bullets. I don't even know how many bullets would it take. Like nothing, right? You could probably chop it up with a friggin' axe. So they chopped it up, came down here, door was wide open, blew up the TC, and then they just took what we always empty it at night, so there's like nothing in there. But yeah, that happened yesterday actually. So I had to come on, I had to fix that up. I got to do upkeep on the base. Like, hopefully, there is a couple of people on, and I hope they're farming. Like honestly, I hope they're all farming right now. because I don't want to be the only one farming. Alright. Drop this down. Let's go back out. Maybe I'll head up towards launch. And yeah, it happens. It happens. Even when we got offline at 4 a.m., I went to base in the morning to see the damage, and we left like over half of the doors open on the base. And I'm like, dudes, we gotta shut the doors. And it's not even the first time where we've been raided where the doors were open. The only good thing about it is that we didn't have to replace those doors. You know what I mean? Like if they were shut, we would have had to make all new doors and everything. So I guess that was a positive note, even though we lost everything. The only good thing is that the doors were still there. But I'm like, dude, maybe they would have ran out of stuff if the doors were closed. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We should have shut the doors. Lesson learned. Hopefully, these guys. I'm gonna check that one out on the beach and see if it did get raided, because it looked kind of weird. How there was like holes in the roof and stuff. It looks like it did get hit, which would be a good thing, because every time we would go to launch on this path, those guys were always annoying as heck. Electricity will be good in this situation. A switch to shut. Oh really? Oh my gosh! Imagine that. Is that how it works? Like, I don't even know. Electricity is supposed to be coming out on console. Whether it works or not, I have no clue, because it's been pretty rough. Like, the launch of this game has been pretty rough. It's like one problem after another. But that would be sick, man. So on PC, you just flip a switch and everything shuts. Holy smokes, man. Yeah, I'm missing out. My son plays that. I didn't know it. He didn't even tell me that. Should have told me that. This thing. What's going on here? I don't know if somebody's building that right now. Maybe. I want to check these guys out. If they're there, I'll probably get killed, but I'm going to check it out anyway. It's almost lunchtime. But yeah, that'd be nice to have a switch and boom, everything closes. How does it work though? Do you have to like connect them all together with like wires and shit, like cables? Is it like Arc where you have the friggin' generator and all the friggin' cables and stuff? How does that work? Or is it just whatever's connected to TC, like shuts? Because that'd be pretty sick. Wires. Oh, okay. It uses wires. Okay. Is it easy to hook them up? Is it easy to run the wires around? Oh, good job. Come behind me. Okay, so this got laddered into. Let's check. Furnaces got laddered in. Did they get out though? So if they laddered into there, this is all connected. This is probably way too much. You can just ladder up to the. Did I bring one? I usually always carry a ladder on me. In case. Oh, somebody's there, I think. Did you see that? Or is that door? Is the door glitching or is somebody there? Weird. I think that door was just glitching. But I do think somebody. Well, that armored door's open. Airlock's up there. But I'm pretty sure there's a hole in the roof, so I think they got raided. Yeah, there's a ladder sticking out. Alright, so they got hit. I'm almost like 90% sure they got hit. What are you saying? It can get missed. Let me check this. I don't like being in this area. Oh, it's stone. I thought that was metal. It looked like metal with the lighting, but it's stone. What are you saying? Yeah, wiring. Need power source, storage, and item. You're basically powering. Okay. You can get messy the more complicated you make. Like, do the wires just run along the ground? And you just walk on them? Or can people, like if you're raiding a base, can they just destroy the wires? And it'll like open doors or some shit. How does that work? I'll have to look it up. I'll just have to look it up. Because they say it's coming out on console going. I'm like, or I believe it's gonna happen, but I think it's gonna take a long time. I think the first like major. Yo, what's up, Charlie? Man, how's it going? How you been? I think the first major like console update is just gonna be. They're just gonna bring back monuments that were in the beta. There were some monuments. There was like. Yeah, we raided this. This was the one. Well, we failed it. Like we raided it. It was a bunker base. We blew it all up, and then like 3 teams countered us and got everything. It was awful. That was a bad night. That was a rough night, man. We lost everything. Yeah, I think their first major update's gonna be like friggin' bringing back monuments that they had in the beta. Pretty true. Somebody must have called in airdrops because one just came not too long ago, which is probably a bad thing. So the first one's like power surge. So I don't know if electricity is coming out or if they're just bringing back the power plant. There was like a power plant monument that they had in beta, and they removed it. I just gotta keep my eyes peeled here. Oh, there's somebody there. Naked. Naked. Do I kill? Kill? Is he gonna friggin' python me again? Or what? Or is he running? I think he saw me for sure. I'm like, let's see. He's definitely running. But there is a big base over. Oh shoot, the airdrop's here. I didn't even see that. Oh, is that the one they called in? I'm not sure if he lives in that freaking big base. He's running towards where that big base is, so I'm kind of like at. If he goes and grabs shit. Well, let's head. It's gonna be night. About to be nighttime. I don't think I'll even make it to this drop. But, well, he's booking it for the drop. He's booking it for the drop. Shoot, if he beats me to that drop, he might get some grenades or some shit to blow me up. Is that somebody there? Thought I saw somebody in the trees there. Oh, alright. So that naked's probably dead. I better be careful here. Oh, there goes guys in that base. They just went in that base. So they probably got the drop and they went in there. I don't usually door camp because door camp's usually a waste of ammo. Like, you door camp people, they never come out of their base. Like, hardly ever I've seen anybody get anything useful out of it. Like, they never come out. You spend like a half an hour door camping somebody, you never get their shit. And they might just kill you at the door. It's like I think it's like a big waste of time, like door camping. So I don't usually do it. The only way I'm gonna door camp is if I'm actually gonna come with some explo ammo, like shoot your door off. That's the only way I'm gonna door camp. But yeah, I might check the island. So it's crazy to me that we have this. So we had 2 guys, I guess. It happened during the night. I saw it's invisible unless you have the wiring tool. Wait, what's invisible? Oh, okay. The wires are invisible. Okay. So if someone's doing a raid and they bring the wiring tool, do they see the stuff or not? So let me check this stone. Did I get any? I got another 1300. This is just painful, man. Painful. And I've been farming all morning. Even before I started streaming, I was farming like friggin'. What time is it? It's 11:30 for me, and I was on like 8:30. So like 3 hours I've been friggin' farming or whatever. So Where's those small ones? I leave anything. Empty. But we had 2 guys jump over the wall last night, I guess. I wasn't on, but that's what I was told. They jumped over with AKs, stuff like that. My little elevator, which you can't see anything right now, it's so dark. This was like the best thing ever made, because where we lived, it was so hard to jump up the rocks. It was like playing Warzone, trying to jump up the rocks. So I built this thing. Like the best thing ever. Best thing I ever did. Best thing ever. Is that metal? Hello? So I'm about to run this in. What are you guys saying? Never seen anyone use a wiring. Oh, okay. They would try to damage the power. So is it like a generator? Like you have to have like a generator? What did you guys say earlier? Set timers for lighting. Water sprinklers. Okay. You gotta like water your plants and stuff? PC is so crazy, man. You guys have so much on PC. Like, my son, he said that there's like scuba freaking. Wait, not scuba tanks, but they just brought in submarines. Is that right? Submarines in the water. Is there any nodes over here? I know other people have been farming, so I want to bring in the high qual. 46 high qual. That's good. We need that. We'll grab the rest of this stuff later. This is the worst part. It's like depoting all this stuff. Probably need to try. Yeah, underwater stuff. Oh, it's not good. They have like, okay, and there's like torpedoes. I think he told me needs polishing. We know all about polishing, man, in this console. Oops. Oh my gosh. Yeah, console knows all about polishing, man. This whole game needs polishing. That in. So I don't even know what the last update would fix. It's supposed to fix stuff, but it hasn't really fixed anything. Splitting. So if I split something right here, it seems to work fine. But when I split it in the friggin' stop that. If I split it in the furnace, for some reason it's like a big pain in the butt to do. Alright, here we go. We got some stuff. We got some stuff cooking now. Let's see. Might actually be able to save the space after all. Look at it, it's down to like 60. It's so bad. What's the upkeep at? I got 1 hour and 9 minutes. So. Out. I usually don't even mix this stuff, but I'm being lazy. Yeah, hour and 9 minutes, and when I came on this morning, there was 6 minutes. Okay, there's some metal, so I got about 10k frags. So we're getting somewhere. We're getting there. I'm just gonna farm the island, I think. Is this game fun on console? I have Xbox Series. Yo, what's up, Jake? I mean, I think it's fun. I don't know. I like it because I was just bored of like Warzone and all that. It's kind of right now. I wouldn't say it's in the best like condition right now. Like there's a lot of bugs still, stuff like that. It's getting better. Are you on like you got a Series S, which is like the new one, right? So I think it would be good on that. PS5 it runs great. Like I have no issues on PS5. It runs smooth. It looks good on the PS5. Like I don't really have an issue with like gameplay, but I still get booted like every often. You get kicked. It can get laggy at some points. You'll get disconnected. There's a few glitches still in the game. but it's slowly getting better from what it was when it first came out. Like it's slowly getting better, so I think it'll be fine. But it's just a matter of time. There aren't many of these kinds of games on console. Right, right? Yeah, there's not a lot of survival games, and they're all like, um, if you like Ark, you might like this. Like Ark has a lot more content, but I mean, anybody that plays Ark can't really complain about this, like frames and stuff, because I've seen Ark. I've played Ark and seen when you have a lot of how laggy and brutal it is when you have a lot on the map. Um, but if you like games like this, it's fun. Like it's fun building a base is fun. The PvP is great. Like if you're on the next gen consoles, it's great. I prefer guns, right? Like over like dinos and stuff when you're using dinos and that. I prefer like shooting weapons and stuff, so it's good. It'll be nice when they come out with like horses or something. Like if they come out with something to get you across the map like faster, or helicopters or whatever, that'd be good. But I mean, I don't know. I love the game. I think it's the best game I've played in a long time. Um, I don't mind a little bit of the grindy stuff. So if you don't like the grindy stuff, well, I mean, you don't really have to grind too much. It depends how big your base is. Right now, ours is like kind of, it's a lot of upkeep, and there hasn't been a lot of people on. So I've been having a hard time keeping up with it. But that's only been the last few days. Like usually we have people on. But I would recommend the game. 100% I'd recommend it if you like this type of game. Everybody's different, man. Like I was pretty bored. I needed something new to play. My only concern, I can't be on every day on the air rates. Yeah, I mean, if you'd have to play on a team then, right? Like we have guys at ours, and they play like every couple days. Some don't show up for like 2 days, and then they're on for like 3 days straight. If you're gonna play like that, you would have to join a team. You can't be a solo. If you're a solo and you only log on every other day, you're gonna get offline. Even if you're a team, you're gonna get offline. From my experience so far, like, and I didn't even play on PC. What I've noticed is that everybody seems to offline people. Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. Like, um, an online raid like is amazing. Like doing an online raid is intense, man. It's pretty intense. Um, I don't know what's so fun about blowing up a base when there's nobody there to defend it. Like, but that's my experience. If you try to play by yourself, I don't know. You're gonna need friends or somebody to play, because you'll get offline, and then every time you log back on, you're gonna be rebuilding. Join a big Zerg play, or join. You don't need. It doesn't have to be huge. Like maybe a clan with like, I don't know, five to 10 people. I guess that's a Zerg. I guess, right? Like 5 to 10. I don't know what people consider a Zerg. It's all different to me. But yeah, you need to join a bigger group for sure if you can only play so much. I'm good with weekly server, because yeah, I mean, I guess if you're gonna play solo and you're not on, weekly might be all right. Like you just play, have fun, do PvP. You're not gonna get into anything crazy because you're not gonna have the time to farm, like for like C4 and Expo and all that stuff. But get a couple buddies, you get a team of 3, and you play a weekly server. Yeah, you'd probably have a lot of fun. If you like building, like I don't know what games you play. Do you play Minecraft? Like some people in this game, they like to build. There's some crazy people that like to do this. There's different people out there, man. Some people love farming. I can't stand it, but I have to do it. I don't have a choice. Some people love farming. Some people just want to PvP. Some people love building and they just want to build. We have a guy in our group, and in this wipe, he's probably built like 6 bases already. Like he builds a base, and then he friggin' gets off. He builds a base, plays for a little bit, then he gets bored. Next thing you know, I look over and his base is decaying. and he's building a next design, like a new design. Like, yeah, if you like building, it's fun. It can be a lot of fun. But you definitely want to have, if you're not on every day, you gotta have some type of team, some type of protection. I don't know over there. But that's why I've spent my whole morning, like a few hours. I've been streaming